2 of Huanglong High School. Halloween is a celebration observed in several countries on the 31st of October. It begins the 3-day observance of All Hallowtide, the time in the liturgical year dedicated to remembering the dead, including the saints, hallows, martyrs, and all the faithful departed. Welcome to Class 10A2. This represents Halloween story. The word Halloween or Halloween dates to about 1745 and is of Christian origin. The word Halloween means Saints' Evening. It comes from a Scottish term for All Hallows Eve, the evening before All Hallows Day. Halloween traditions may have originated from ancient Celtic harvest festival, particularly the Gaelic festival Samhain. The Celtic festival of Samhain comes from the Old Irish for summers, and Samhain is the first and most important of the 4 quarter days in the medieval Gaelic calendar and was celebrated on the 31st of October to the 1st of November in Ireland. It marked the end of the harvest season and beginning of winter, or the darker half of the year. Throughout Ireland and Britain, the household festivities included rituals and games intended to foretell one's future, especially regarding death and marriage. Apples and nuts were often used in these divination rituals. From at least the 16th century, the festival included mumming and guising in Ireland, Scotland, the Isles of Man, and Wales. This involved people going house to house in costume or in disguise, usually reciting verses of songs in exchange for food. In parts of Southern Ireland, the guisers included a happy horse. A man dressed as a live band, white mare, led youth house to house reciting verses. Some would chat bacon over tongues in exchange for food. In Scotland, youth went house to house with masks, paint, or blackened faces, often threatening to do mischief if they were not welcomed.
Today's Halloween costume are thought to have been influenced by Christian dogma and practiced reliably. Halloween is the evening before the Christian holidays of All Hallows Day on the 1st of November and All Souls Day on the 2nd of November. Thus giving the holiday of October 31st the full name of All Hallows Eve. These 3 days are collectively called All Hallowtide and are the time for honoring the saints and praying for the recently passed souls who have yet to reach heaven. Commemoration of all saints and martyrs were held by several churches on various days, mostly in springtime. By the end of the 12th century, they had become holidays of oblations across Europe and involved such traditions as ringing church bells for the soul in purgatory. It was not until mass Irish and Scottish immigration in the 19th century that Halloween became the major holiday in North America. Confined to the immigrant community during the mid-19th century, it was gradually assimilated into mainstream society, and by the first decade of the 20th century, it was being celebrated coast to coast by people of all social, racial, religious backgrounds. Church or lanterns are traditionally carried by culture on the All Hallows Eve in order to frighten evil spirits. In Ireland and in Scotland, the tourney has traditionally been carved during Halloween, where anyone to North America use a native pumpkin, which is both much fatter and much larger, making it easier to carve than a tourney. The American tradition of carving pumpkin is recorded in 1837 and was originally associated with the harvest time in general, not becoming specifically associated with Halloween until the mid to late 19th century.
Trick-or-treating is a customary celebration with children on Halloween. Children go in costume from house to house, asking for treats such as candy or sometimes money with the question, trick or treat. The word trick implies a threat to perform mischief on the house owner or the property if no treat is given. England. From the medieval period up until 1930s, people practiced the Christian custom of slowly on Halloween, which involves groups of soldiers going from parish to parish, begging the rich for some cakes, in exchange of praying for the souls of forgivers and their friends. In Scotland and Ireland, guilting children disco in costume, going from door to door for food or coins. Halloween costumes are traditionally modeled after supernatural figures, such as vampires, monsters, ghosts, skeletons, witches, and devils. Dressing up in costume and going guilting was prevalent in Scotland and Ireland at Halloween by the late 19th century. There are several games traditionally associated with Halloween, such as apple bobbing and bake the cookie. Haunted attractions are entertainment venues designed to thrill and scare patrons. Most attractions are seasoned Halloween businesses. This may include haunted houses, horror mazes, rides, and the level of sophistication of the effects has risen as the industry has grown. On a Hallows Eve, many Western Christian denominations encourage abstinence from meat, giving rise to a variety of Western foods associated with this day. One custom that persists in modern-day Ireland is baking of bread, which is a light fruit cake into which plain ring, a coin, and other gems are placed before baking. It's considered fortunate to be the lucky one who finds it. The traditions and the importance of Halloween vary greatly among countries that observe it. Halloween is a great festival holiday to center a party around and allows for many opportunities to do so.
Hello guys, so it's nearly Halloween, so today I'm gonna try to do a scary Halloween look. So we're gonna play a game. Throughout this video, you're gonna have to guess who I'm going to transform into today, okay? Okay, let's start. So as you can see here, I got some helps from my sister to do the bite. So this is a hint for you guys. This is about a girl with a red cape. Can you guess it? If you haven't, then there's a more hints for you guys. It involves with a wood, and a wolf, and a granny.